All right, guys, so for our Friday Olympic lifting work and working on our hinging, remember hinging is working on pushing those hips back, loading the posterior chain, is snatch pulls. This movement can feel awkward for those that are new to the Olympic lifts because it's designed to be a little heavier than what we can snatch, teaching us on that pull and position off the ground. So when you set up, all right, feet are right under the hips. You should know your grip. Remember, the grip is holding the bars wide enough so it's right in the crease of your hip. So you should ideally figure that out. So when you reach down, grab your grip, hook grip, smashing your thumb, chest is up, good timing, pull past the knee, and a pull and shrug, okay? This is a timing drill. We want to teach ourselves how to get the bar around the knees, up into the hip, and explode from the hips, okay, with our arms being straight the whole time. So trying to prevent that early pull. For those that are learning, this is meant to build up into a heavy single rep, over more than we can snatch. But for those that don't have a heavy snatch, you're just learning, feel free to do more reps if you're going to keep the weight light. And here's a way that you can visualize or try to create the feeling of something heavier, and that's by changing the tempo of your lift. If you think about this bar, if it were really heavy, when you pull it off the ground, it's not going to go very fast. So a way to recreate is to go slow, fast, only at the very top. Okay? So think that it's slow past the knees. You can take your time to think about your position, chest up, and right when you get the bar to your hips, you just do a bit of a speed and pop at the top. Okay? So that's a way that you can visualize and think about the movement. Again, building up as you go. It's a good drill. Have fun with it, guys. Let's talk about conditioning. All right, guys, we've been doing an EMOM for conditioning at least once a week. Today's 15 minutes. It's going to be 5 rounds through 3 different movements. You're going to row for a certain number of calories. Again, if there's not enough rowers or use a bike or ski erg, that's fine, but you're going to pick a number of calories and try to hit it every round. After you perform those calories, you rest, transition to toes to bar. So again, you can challenge yourself a number of toes to bar you perform or the variation that you perform. So the full movement should ideally be toes to bar, okay? But we want to teach ourselves that kip, so you can do a reduced range of motion. All right, a lot of people go right to the knee raise, but I remind people there is an in-between. Think eye level. Trying to control that kip is good as well. And you can also do some V-ups on the floor if you need. Okay, just working on that core strength or tuck-ups, something like that. All right? The third movement is going to be double unders. Again, a great skill to work on. If you're just learning, we call these struggle unders. Just pick a period of time. Just practice. Do as many as you can do in 30 to 45 seconds, and that's it. Just do your best each round. Really focusing on always chest tall, using the wrists. Okay, so you want to start with singles, and then try to work some doubles in there. What we want to avoid is jumping downward. Okay, so focus on tall chest, using those wrists, singles to start, and then just start trying those double unders. If anything, pull your knees up with a tall chest versus piking or dropping your chest. Okay, so that's our 3 movements. And we got a little finisher for you guys as well. All right, we got a fun start to our finisher here. It's a 6-minute AMRAP, but still focus on quality. This is meant to be light, so the prescribed weight is an empty barbell. Remember, we have different weight bars, so choose the bar that feels comfortable. It's going to start off with 12 to 15 Bradford Press. So Bradford Press is interesting. You're just going to press over behind your head and back. You do not have to extend it all the way every single time. It's just over and back. All right, 12 to 15 reps, okay? From there, you're going to go drop the bar to your hips, shoot the butt back, and do bent over rows with a pause here. 12 to 15 reps. When you're done there, you stand up, jump it back, and then you go back to the Bradford Press. So you go back and forth. You might have to put the bar down, shake your noodle arms out a little bit, but 6 minutes, just go back and forth as much as you can. So this is meant to be light accessory work. Focus on quality. When you're done there, rest a little bit. And we're going to do a 3 sets of 8 repetitions of a 6-way dumbbell. So it looks like this. So you're going to lift them to your side first, come to the center, overhead. That's 1. 2. Okay, you're gonna do 8 of those for 3 sets. And then the last thing you're gonna do is a band resisted knee tuck. So you're gonna find a band on a post. All right, drop it down towards the floor. Tuck it on your feet, okay? And you're gonna do knee tucks with some band resistance. So take a second to find a position that feels good. And just again, focusing on pulling the knees into the chest for 70 reps. Break it up as much as you need. But that's it for finisher. See you guys for partner conditioning tomorrow.